The most powerful marketing force in the world is an enthusiastic army of die-hard fans. But how does a business create a culture of fandom? David Meerman Scott is a business strategist, a marketing expert, and a world-acclaimed speaker. He's also the co-author of the book Fanocracy, Turning Fans into Customers and Customers into Fans. David, we're so excited to speak with you about this today.
Oh, it's awesome to be here. Thanks so much.
You were on the front lines of the digital revolution. You've written many a bestseller. Tell us all about Fanocracy and what led you and your co-author down this path.
Yeah, sure. So my co-author happens to be my daughter, Reiko. She's now 27 years old. And she and I were commenting about 5 years ago about how we're passionate fans of the things we love. I'm a massive live music fan. I've been to 804 live shows. Yes, I keep a spreadsheet. And I've been to 75 Grateful Dead concerts. And Reiko, not only has she read every Harry Potter book, seen all the movies, she wrote an 85,000-word alternative ending to the Harry Potter series where Draco Malfoy is a spy for the Order of the Phoenix. So we're both dug into our fandoms, but we learned that there are thousands and thousands of fandoms out there that people are dug into. So we decided to research the idea of fandom, which eventually turned into this book, Fanocracy. We're co-authors. We're very different people, but we had the same ideas about fandom. And our thesis going in was that any organization, it doesn't matter what the organization is, any organization can build fans. And we found examples of nonprofits and government agencies and business-to-business companies, enterprise software, doctors, lawyers, dentists, all who have built fan bases just like Harry Potter and just like the Grateful Dead.
Well, you say in our highly digitized world that the pendulum has swung too far, and that what people are really craving now is a genuine human connection. And that's what fandom and Fanocracy is about.
It really is. And that pendulum is people doubling down on superficial online communication, sending yet another email to the list, connecting with you on LinkedIn and then immediately trying to sell you something, spamming people. All of these things are driving us crazy. As well, the algorithms that the social networks themselves are using are designed for profit rather than designed to reach people. So we think that the idea of a genuine human connection, the idea of an organization that is looking to treat its customers right, that's looking to build a group of people, what we call a fanocracy. And we actually spoke with a bunch of neuroscientists about this. And it turns out every single one of us is hardwired to want to be part of a tribe of like-minded people, because that's where we feel safe. That's where we feel comfortable. And it goes back tens of thousands of years, sort of cave people days, when you are more comfortable when you're with your tribe of people than when you go out onto your hunting grounds. And that's still true today. Mm-hmm. If you go into a crowded room, you search for the people that are part of your tribe. When I'm at a Grateful Dead concert, I'm with my tribe. And when you get into a crowded elevator, you feel uncomfortable because you're not with your tribe, those people you don't know. That's hardwired. It's based in neuroscience. So we looked at how you can use these ideas to build business, because when you have the opportunity to connect with people, that's incredibly powerful. We learned that the personal relationships that companies have with people are often more important to their buyers than the products and services that they sell.
And it's not just a prescription for future business. It's also a prescription for living your best life, doing what you love.
It is in so many ways. You know, we were surprised by how much people lit up when they talked about the things that they love, how important those things are to their lives. And we were also surprised to learn that the people who shared what their passions are in their private life, but shared it to their business contacts, that passion becomes infectious. And many people do the opposite. They have a brick wall between oh, here's my very serious LinkedIn profile. There is no personal thing going on here. And oh, look, here I am on Facebook and we're having fun. That brick wall, we believe, needs to be taken down. We believe that it's really important to share what you're passionate about. We met a dentist named Dr. John Marashi. Dr. Marashi is a dentist in Southern California, 10,000 other dentists in Southern California. I met him at a Tony Robbins event after I got off stage, and he says, David, I love these ideas of fandom, but I'm a dentist. What can I do? I said, what do you love to do, Dr. Marashi? And he said, I'm a skateboarder. I love to skateboard. And so, well, let's focus on your skateboarding, but in your dental practice. So he has skateboards on the wall of his dental practice. He skateboards from one examination room to another. He has an Instagram with 14,000 followers. Much of the images are him skateboarding. And he told me just a couple of months ago, that was about 2 years ago, we had that conversation. He contacted me out of the blue a couple of months ago and said, David, my business is up 30% that I can attribute directly to this idea of showing what I'm passionate about. I'm not one of 10,000 dentists. I'm the skateboarding dentist. And that's been huge for his business. All of us have passions. All of us can live a better life when we share those passions. And all of us can attract people to want to do business with us because we're an interesting person when we share those passions.
David, you are consistently on the cutting edge of marketing innovation. We thank you so much for taking some time to share with NewsPoint today.
My pleasure. Thanks very much for having me on.